Medea, Aigeus, and Theseus. Medea worried that her son Medea would be left without the throne of Athens. Theseus was the older son, therefore his claim to the throne of Athens was strong. Medea, as was her wont, then plotted to kill Theseus. "Husband," she said to Aigeus, "this young man who has arrived, I think we should test him."
"Test him? Why? Hasn't he done enough by ridding Greece of those horrible monsters along the road to our fair city?"
"How do we know?" Medea wanted to plant doubt in Aigeus's mind. "How do we know it's not all rumor, that he hasn't killed anyone but paid individuals to tell us lies, to tell us that he has done these things in order to plot for the throne of Athens?"
"Well,"
Aigeus did have a suspicious mind. "Let us test him," Medea suggested.
"How?"
"Send him to kill the Marathon bull. If this Theseus did indeed destroy all the other monsters, then the bull will be no match for him. Besides, that bull is a plague on the people there. He will do them a kindness to purge the world of this terror."
"And if this Theseus dies, then we know he's an impostor, and we are cleared of this problem. Yes, Medea, I will send him to fight the Marathon bull."
Theseus went to Marathon, where he did not kill the bull. Instead, he subdued him and then drove the bull back to Athens. Medea was beside herself. This Theseus was no ordinary man. Aigeus called for a festival to sacrifice the Marathon bull to Apollo, and then to have a feast in honor of Theseus. For there was now no doubt in Aigeus's mind that Theseus was who everyone said he was, a hero. But again Medea set about to poison Aigeus's mind.
"He has killed the bull as required," Aigeus said to her as she began her manipulation.
"All the more reason to fear him. He is formidable. He can have your throne, husband. He can then kill your only son, my son, Medea. No, this Theseus must be stopped."
"What do you suggest, wife?"
"The sure way. I will mix poison into his wine. Leave it to me." Aigeus agreed. The royal couple then went into the banquet. The wine was passed around. Theseus was given a special cup of gold. He didn't know it was a cup of death as he stood up to toast the king. When Theseus raised his glass to Aigeus, the king noticed the familiar sword strapped to Theseus's waist. He then quickly glanced down and saw the sandals he had left behind in Troezen 20 years ago. With a rapid motion, Aigeus knocked the poisoned drink from Theseus's hand. Theseus was astounded. He looked at Aigeus straight into the older man's eyes. There he saw tears form as Aigeus reached out to Theseus. "My son!" Aigeus cried out, taking the younger man into his embrace. "My son, you have found me, and I thank the gods for this day." For his part, Theseus too was grateful that his father had recognized him. He cried in joy, holding the never-before-seen father in his arms. After the joyful demonstration, Aigeus called out to all the people assembled before them, "This is my firstborn son, Theseus, son of the Princess Aethra of Troezen, daughter of King Pittheus. I now declare him heir to my throne and the kingdom of Athens." A loud gasp went up from the people in the hall. It was followed by a rush to congratulate Aigeus and Theseus as the great room filled with jubilant talk. The excitement for the new prince was clear. None of this was lost on Medea, who now made her way to her apartments in the palace. She took her young son with her. Aigeus sent word that she should leave Athens or lose her life. Medea left the city along with Aigeus. Theseus alone was the heir.